So we have a 10 kilogram dog, and it's receiving fluids at a rate of 40 milliliters per kilogram per day. So let's put that here, 40 mils per kilogram per day. We could also write this as or per 24 hours because there's 24 hours in a day. Either way makes no difference. You can, as long as you write it the same. Now we're going to give the drug at 5 milligrams per kilogram, also per day, or again, 24 hours. Now, what's the strength of the drug? We're going to use a strength of 15 milligrams per mLs. And now we need to know what we're going to put it into. So let's put this all into a 500 ml bag. Okay. All right, so let's start off first. You can see I've separated the information to make my life a lot easier. I've got my drug dosages over here, and I've got my fluids over here. Okay, so for me, I like to start with my drugs to figure out how much I'm going to be giving in a 24-hour period. Okay, so we'll go 10 kilograms, and we're going to say times 5 milligrams per kilogram per day, and that's going to equal 50 milligrams per day. Okay, the next step is we're going to change this from milligrams into mils, so milligrams into milliliters. So we can go 50 milligrams, okay, and 1 ml we said was 15, so that's 50 divided by 15, which gives us 3 point, we'll just round this to 2 decimal spots, 3.33 mLs per day. Okay, so this is our drug. All right, so next, let's do our fluids. So we have a 10 kilogram patient, and we're going to give it 40 mLs per kilogram per day. So this is 400 mLs in a day. Okay, so here we have 50 milligrams or 3.3 mils in a day, and we have the fluid volume of 400 mils in a day. So the other part that we have here is we were going to put this into a 500 ml bag. All right, so let's do our drug dose over our fluid dose. And then we can use ratio and proportion just to show the correlation to make it into this 500 ml bag. Okay, so if we have, let's just use here 3.33 in 400, which equals X amount of mils for our drug in a fluid volume of 500 mils of our fluids, because that's how large the bag is, okay? So then what we do is we solve for X, and so we're going to cross multiply here. So essentially what we've got is 500 times 3.33 divided by 400. Okay, so we've got 500 times 3 divided by 400, which gives us 4.16 mils of drug in 500 mils of fluid. Now remember, we did our calculation for an end volume of 500 mils. So that means that we need to make room for this drug to go into the 500 mils. So you're going to go 500 minus 4.16, which equals 495.84 mils of fluid plus 4.16 mils of drug, which leaves us with our end volume of 500 mils. And there you have calculated a CRI.